Hi guys, welcome to Souls Know Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be an impromptu random tarot reading for the new moon in Cancer. I think it's a new moon. I don't know if it is even a new moon. It's either a new moon or a full moon. But I've been called from this morning to pick my tarot cards up and to provide a reading. So that's what I'm going to do. That doesn't want to go back in. Right, okay. So this is going to be, like I say, for the new moon. So this energy extends out for the next 6 months or so. Now, Cancer is linked to our 4th house. And I've just done, what is it? One of the daily divinations. I've just finished all of them from one particular deck. And I was getting really heavy 4th house energy. And I think that's another reason that I was like, right, okay, I'm just going to do a reading. So the 4th house is all about home, roots, family, self-care, our emotions, our foundation. Like I said, it's that what we consider our home to be. So it might not just be a physical dwelling. Our home is also our body. Our home is also where we feel safe and secure. It's about the maternal energy. So it's all about the mother, children, the matriarchy. So we could be looking at all areas relating to that. Let's see what this first card is. We have the Daughter of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Swords. Right, okay. Let's keep going. I'm using the Wild Unknown, 8 of Pentacles by Kim Kranz. And there's no structure to this. It's just sort of like, what's going on? What do we need to know? I'm not asking any specific questions. I'll just read the message that comes up. And even though this is linked to this new moon, it's a timeless reading. They all are. Because we're all going to be accessing the energy at different points and places in our lives. And they have the Mother of Wands. Let's get one more. And they're all face. I've put them all upright. So if any do come out reversed, then they're meant to be reversed. Because I haven't reversed any of the cards in the deck. I don't feel I need to. It's like I get a vibe or an energy off the card for which way the energy should be read anyway. So we'll get one more. Right, okay. Right. I'm going to leave it at that. Nothing else wants to come out for now. We will clarify if necessary. So, Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page. I do believe it's the Page of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, Mother of Wands. So we've got a little bit of everything in here. Earth, water, fire and air. And I want to start bang smack in the middle with the 10 of Swords. Because it's like the cards on either side of it, I can't read it like this. It makes no sense to read it like this. I want to start in the middle and move out. So this may be in relation to the past, this may be in relation to the future, but I feel as though this 10 of Swords is where we are right now. So you may be experiencing or have experienced, potentially maybe in future experiencing, because we're all at different points and phases on our journey in our timeline, and energy affects us all differently. I don't know what's going on in your life, basically. So, and this may not resonate altogether, but the 10 of Swords to me is like the ultimate betrayal. This card, oh, it shows it so well. I don't know if that's like a bull, but he's got all these swords, like, you know, they've been thrown in his back. And then he even goes far as to have one sword that's going through both of its like eye sockets. It's pretty gruesome. But it almost feels to me as though there's a betrayal that has occurred for some. Like I say, put it in the future, put it in the past, put it right here and now. But to reach the 10 of Swords, it's been a long-standing situation that you've been sat in. It hasn't happened overnight. There's been a certain level of investment that you have made within a particular situation. And you may have been blind to what was either going on behind your back. Literally, these swords have been thrown into this bull's back. And there's one, like I say, going through both eyes, which is taking out your ability to see. So it may have been, whether it's through wishful thinking, wanting to see the best in somebody or a situation, Or because this is swords energy, it's talking about our thoughts, our minds. It may have been an ignoring and denial of the truth that has blinded us to a situation. But regardless of how this Ten of Swords actually occurred, it represents a completion, an ending point. So this could be an ending point within your own mental body, the way you perceive, the way you think about a situation, the way you're looking at a situation. Or this could be, like I say, you ending a situation where this has happened to you. It's going to be different to everybody. It's going to be different to everybody. For some, it could be in relation to Two of Cups, so to a relationship, a union, a partnership of some kind. Because, like I say, the two eyes have been taken out. So your ability to see. You know, I'm almost getting like Two of Swords energy from this Ten of Swords, which, you know, I don't know why. But that would have been, there's been a choice or a decision that you could have made at an earlier point in time, and it feels as though you made a choice or a decision not to make that choice or a decision. And it's really weird, because it's like making no choice or decision is still making a choice or a decision, but it's like the consequences of that seem to then be outside of our hands, because we haven't stepped up, we haven't made that choice or decision to leave a situation behind. So it's like we're inadvertently accepting more of these swords in the back, or saying, okay, well, I've been blind to what has happened, so I'm going to continue to be blind to what's happened or what's happening. And that just distorts our perspective, our perception of a situation even more. So if we're looking at this as past energy, then we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So it feels to me as though there's been some sort of investment into your dreams, your wishes, a new beginning. An offer that was presented may have been in relation to a relationship, like I was saying. Because we've got this rainbow, and I see the rainbow at on top of the Ten of Cups in the traditional tarot. And that to me is happiness, it's contentment, it's emotional fulfillment. It's you sort of getting everything that you want on an emotional level. And then with this pentacle here, pentacles is very earthy energy. It's relates to our material world, our health, the practicalities. But because this isn't the Ten of Cups, it's the Page of Pentacles, that to me is usually some sort of offer that's being presented of the possibility of this union of contentment, of happiness in relation to a relationship. So for some of you, this may not have come to pass. It may have been presented to you in one way, and the reality is this Ten of Swords, which you're standing in right now, this isn't going to resonate for everyone. This isn't going to resonate with everyone. But there may have been, let's say, an aspect of naivety in relation to you, because I'm just seeing this deer as being so, and not vulnerable in a sense that, you know, you're going to be taken advantage of, but new to life. You know, it's like a baby deer. It doesn't have the experience yet. There is still a lot for this deer to learn in terms of the practicalities of a relationship or the material world. So it may have been, like I said, through wishful thinking that you were in the hopes that this relationship situation was going to pan out to become this rainbow. But it feels as though it has landed you, whatever that was, in the Ten of Swords position. Some kind of betrayal, lies, deception, and for some of you, it may be more than one occasion, because there's 10 individual swords that are in the back of this animal here. But we're gonna clarify this. But irrespective of that, like I said, this is the new moon in Cancer reading. So this Two of Cups may not be a relationship. For some of you, it will, because like I said, the fourth house is about home. It's about roots. It's about family. It's about our emotions, the foundations that we are trying to build. And like I said, with this Daughter of Pentacles, this would be the first step in, you know, moving towards that stability within a union, within a relationship, within a family situation. So it feels like, and this is still kind of past energy. I don't want to spend too much time speaking about the past, but just to let you know if this reading is going to resonate with you. If the past part isn't, then this isn't your reading. But like I said, there was more than either one person or more than one thing that has happened that has either caused, like I say, you to be blind to the reality of what's been going on, literally behind your back, if we look at the way that these cards are laid out. But we're reaching the end of this now, or you've reached the end. Like I say, there's a need for an ending, there's a need for some sort of new beginnings, a need for you to pull those swords out of your own back and from your eye so that you can see clearly. If you think about what the swords are about, it's about our thought, it's about our mind, it's about our ability to communicate our truth. And if we can't see what's going on, then we're not privy to the truth for us to even to be able to express it. Then we move to the 7. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's the 7. I don't know why I thought it was the 8. The 7 of Pentacles, which is usually the card that speaks about investment. You having put time, energy, effort, sometimes even money, focus, attention into, like I said, your material world, into the practicalities of a relationship. This could have been, I don't know, moving in, building a house together, you know, changing jobs, or making real worldly choices or decisions or investments into making this work. The 7 is an energy that speaks about reflection and assessment. So you may be looking back, like I say, at this investment that you've made into something. You may have set limits. Like I say, if this has come to an end, you may be setting limits with this person, with this group. As you move forward, it feels as though you're wanting to put, you know, your ducks in a row here. You're looking at a situation now that, you know, things have ended, and you're saying, right, okay, I need to get myself into alignment. I need to make sure that that I'm laying out a path in front of me that is feasible for where it is that I want to go, that's going to get me from point A to point B. And it's through your reflection of a past situation, or your observation of it, your assessment of it, you walking away from it, that is giving you the faith to keep on moving forward. Because a 7 is a very spiritual energy, so you may have been getting guidance, or what do you call it? Yeah, you may have been getting guidance, downloads in your dreams, either about what has been going on behind your back, or what you can do to move forward and get out of this situation. But like I say, it's going to take, or it has taken, we're all at different points and phases, a real investment on a practical level from you to get you out of this situation. If this has been some sort of self-denial or self-deception, so it doesn't always have to be that somebody else has put those swords in our back. Like I say, if we're blind deliberately or choosing not to see what's going on, then we sort of hand those people the swords to stab in our own back. So it may just be now that well, there's some sort of pivot that's happened here. And you're now moving forward after evaluating, and it's like you're moving forward with more faith than what you did have now. Because it's next to the Mother of Wands, and that to me is, well, it's the Queen of Wands. So you're moving forward with confidence. You're moving forward in a more protective stage or phase. You can see how she's kind of cradled those 3 eggs, sort of like she's wrapped around, I can't even speak. She's wrapped around those 3 eggs there. So for some that could represent children. For others of you, like I say, it's just you're being more protective of what you're able to create, what you're able to produce, you know, your life force energy. It's like you're not giving that away in the way that you have before. Right, I want to clarify all of these cards. Right, why is the Daughter of Pentacles here? Show me the Daughter of Pentacles. Show me the Daughter of... Oh, there we go. Daughter of Pentacles. And we have the Ace... No, the Son of Wands. I thought it was the Ace of Wands. So that's the Knight of Wands in reversed. Right, okay. Show me the Two of Cups. Show me the Two of Cups. The Son of Cups. Two Knights. Right, okay. Show me the Ten of Swords. Show me... Ooh, that one popped out. Show me... Oh, shit. Three of Swords. Yeah. Show me the Seven of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. Right, show me the Mother of Wands. Okay. Oh, we've got two. Wow. The Fool and the Four of Pentacles. Right, okay. Yeah. Okie dokie, okie dokie. I'm definitely seeing, like I say, this Ten of Swords, Three of Swords as the starting point of this reading, and we can either, like I say, go back, and this is moving forward. I don't know why, but that's just how I'm seeing it. Right, okay. So to clarify the Ten of Swords, which I said like is the ultimate betrayal, whether of self or by somebody external to you. The ending of this betrayal, the ending of the Three of Swords is pain, it's heartbreak, it's loss. The fact that, you know, these three swords are all wrapped up and bound up with all this like red ribbon or red rope. It's to me something about your attachments. What you attached yourself to, or what you attached your truth to. So like I say, this could be a self-betrayal for some of us, like I say, where we have wrapped ourselves up in a situation. And I say us and we and our because I'm an empath. So I'm not excluding myself from this. It's just how I read the energy. But like I said, there's some sort of loss. There's some sort of heartbreak. There's some sort of pain. But what you don't see, like I say, because there's the sword through the eyes, what you don't see though is that, nobody wants to hear it, is that this has been a very necessary experience for you to go through so that you can end the way, complete the cycle of how you choose to attach or connect yourself to other people in a romantic sense. And I have to say that because the Two of Cups is here. And if it's not romantic, then it's family relationships. How those attachments have caused a level of pain, of trauma here. Because 3 is an energy of growth if we look at the numerology. So like I say, there's a lesson learnt, there's growth here. There is an ability now for you to unwrap yourself from these entanglements, from these attachments, and reconnect to your mind, your body, your soul. After pulling out, like I say, that sword of truth that was being used to blind you. Right, okay, so if we go back, we've got two knights, I think I said. So Knight of Wands in reversed, and the Knight of Cups in the upright. So it may, in the simple terms, this is romantic for you, it may have just been a player, a non-committal energy, a snake, literally, with his wand out. We know what wands are in the tarot, I don't need to go into it. A snake with his wand out, masquerading as this, like I say, offering this pie in the sky, contentment, happiness, family, you know, relationship, happy relationship, stable relationship. But is masquerading, like I say, is a Knight of Cups. A Knight of Cups is usually somebody that comes in to present and offer, you know. So this could have been somebody, like I say, that was offering romance, offering excitement, offering, you know, some sort of emotional movement in your life. But at the same time, this person may have been pretty shallow, surface level. Like I say, because they're masquerading, or they're hiding. This offer is hiding, like I say, the sentiment of non-committalness, or a player, or them just wanting to have a physical relationship with you, one full of passion and, you know, and that kind of energy. And this person may have had very interchangeable feelings, because like I say, the swan glides like so effortlessly on the surface of the water, but we don't see all the shit that's paddling underneath. So you may not have seen the full extent of who this person was. They may have been inconsistent. Like I say, their feelings may have changed. One minute they were on it, next minute they weren't on it. They may have been moody, had very unrealistic ideals, even about what this Ten of Cups actually is to them, or about you, you know, specifically or individually. I don't know. But like I said, this energy of the two knights, which is an immature energy, it's not king energy, it's not queen energy, has led to some sort of heartbreak and some sort of burden. And it feels as though you're walking away from this burden, like I say, putting a plan in place, or you're evaluating, you're reflecting on what you were made to carry. You've got 2 tens in here. So that is, you know, double stamp confirmation that you've reached the end of a cycle. Now, the Ten of Wands is usually all about, you know, taking on more than what you are able to, whether you have chosen to do that, or, you know, you've been coerced into picking up somebody else's bags. I don't know how it's going to play out for you. But it feels as though even in that confusion or the burden that you carry, there is a light. There is a light that you're being encouraged to move towards. And it's through focusing on that light that will allow you to see your way forward, as I was saying with these Seven of Pentacles being an alignment, or allowing yourself to get back into alignment by closing out this chapter or cycle, or allowing something to end, moving towards a new beginning, wrapping something up. Because as we hit this 10, which is the end, like I was saying, we get this brand new beginning with the Fool here. So this is a rebirth for you. And if we look, like I say, she's cradling those 3 eggs. And then we have this chick that is born. So it could be that you are just holding on to your potentiality. You're holding on to your ability to transform or to break out of something. But it's here. But it comes after you sort of making a plan to release these burdens. Because like I say, the Fool is 0 energy. It's unlimited potential. It's the new chapter after letting go and releasing this old one. It speaks about you stepping out on a brand new journey. It speaks about taking a risk. It's having trust and faith. Like I say, the confidence, the self-belief, the enthusiasm, the wisdom after going through this previous experience to walk a brand new path now. But it's not carrying the baggage, the burdens. It's you transmuting that energy into wisdom. It's confidence. It's you stepping forward saying, you know what, I've got the skills that I need now to embark on this new journey. I know what it is that I don't want, so I'm more clearly aware of what it is that I want. And it feels as though you're wanting to create, like I say, connections with people in the future, not necessarily now, but we see that all of these are kind of interconnected. You know what it feels like? If we look at the difference between these 2 cards, that is just some sort of big fat codependent mess, all this red tangled up, jumbled up shit. So it might have been that either you or a person in this previous relationship was codependent, and it just caused, like I say, a whole lot of mess. A whole lot of mess. But your newfound wisdom, understanding after being in this previous cycle, is to step away from, right, I'm protected, I'm in my shell, I don't need anybody else around me, to understanding that no, there needs to be an, what's the word? We have codependence, then we have independence, which is this Queen of Wands here, to interdependence, that's the one I'm looking for. And it's like each of these coins stands alone, but they're interconnected with each other. So this could be family, it doesn't have to be intimate relationship. For some it's going to be, but I'm seeing it in so many ways. It's like you all stand independently and you're all connected, but there isn't this entangled, you know, everybody is all wrapped around each other and tangling each other up and bonding in trauma and, you know, seeping all their energy onto each other. No, it's like everyone's got their shit in order. Nothing's tangled up, but you can still connect in a very healthy way. And I don't really get that from the Four of Pentacles usually. But in this reading, it's speaking to me about interdependence. Finding a way to connect with others that doesn't suck you in, that doesn't drain you, that doesn't tangle you up, or it doesn't allow you to stand independently of the others that you are connecting with. And it's like if these moved, it would be like, you know, like a cog and pulley system where everything is working in harmony to move the whole group forward, or everybody plays a vital role or a vital part in the movement of this group or this partnership, this relationship, this family, I don't know, work situation. It's going to be different for everyone. But 4 is an energy of, in terms of the numerology, it's structure, it's that foundational energy, it's a stable energy. And the stability comes through interdependence. That will be connecting to other people who have gone through a healing process to be able to stand first and foremost in their independence. Because it's only when you can stand alone, like I say, that you can sort of healthily add your cog into, you know, a system of other cogs. If you know what I mean. You can't approach it in this energy because all these wires are just going to get tangled up and no one's going to be going anywhere because the whole thing's going to be jammed. If this is making any sense. So yeah, it's like you're either learning to step into your independence with a view that you are now able to interdependently connect with others in a more healthy way. Right, let me grab this deck here. I haven't used this for ages. But I want to clarify this Two of Cups. This is the Side Cards deck. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here? Okay. We have the Warrior, and then we have the Puzzle. 28, 36, so that's a 10, and that's a 9. Yeah. I just feel as though, especially with this too, because it's just representative of the 2 cups that are there, the 2 doorways, 2 pathways, but not knowing which path to take, whether this is the person you're dealing with or you yourself. It's like nobody had access to the key to move something forward. There may have been somebody in this situation that just wanted to be, I don't know, the king of the castle, the warrior. They may have been combative, because they're not particularly a team player. You know, very defensive. This guy's covered like in armour. There's nothing getting through to that. And it's a 10, so like I say, there's an ending. That could have been you, that could have been the other person. But it just created a blockage, a standstill where nothing was moving forward. Right, let's clarify. I think the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords is pretty self-explanatory. I feel this energy down here is pretty self-explanatory. Let's clarify the future. Show me the Mother of Wands. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we've got death in the scales, 7 and a 6. So like I say, there's some sort of reflection with this 7 here. And it's like, I don't know, dark night of the soul, you went into your cave, you understood that something within you needed to transform. And like I say, you may have been isolated, or you may be isolated as you go through this transformation process with the Queen of Wands. But what it's going to do as you transform that energy, or you heal from a battle, because if we look, we've got all these poppies around the entrance of this cave, and to me poppies are a symbol of remembrance of the war. If you've been dealing with a bloody warrior, it's like you may have had to go into this cave to heal, to retreat, to allow a rebalancing, whether that's of your own scales, of your own mindset, of your own confidence, of your own truth. You know, the Queen of Wands is Aries energy, it's very honest. You know, so it's about you turning all of that experience into wisdom, as I was saying, a rebalancing of your own scales, your own mind, your own soul. Let's clarify the Fool and the 4 of Pentacles. Right, okay. Right, okay. We have libido. And we have fortune, 17. That's an 8 and a 3. So, again, this is understanding that some sort of rebirth needs to happen with this chick. Let me move these over. You won't believe it, I know it's a bit off topic, but I've had to stick this here. My Buddha fell off my shelf off there, and it had like a pointy thing on its head, and it actually made a hole in my desk. So I've kind of improvised, but I can't put anything over there now. So yeah, it just feels as though you're on this new chapter or phase of your journey. You're coming out of your shell. And I think that you're also coming to an understanding, like I said, about the snakes in the grass that are wanting to, you know, wrap you up through their libido, through their peacocking, through their attraction to you. This, like I say, this masquerading emotional offers that come forward. It's like you're more discerning now about that kind of energy. It could very well be about you stepping, like I say, into your power, putting yourself out there on display. It doesn't have to be anything sexual, because it feels as though you're more focused on your path. It's like you've got this light here, and it's like you're shining your light in the dark, which is leading you to your fortune. So it's like you're coming together with a compatibility of mind, body and soul, which is like that rebalancing that we talked about here. And when you sort of rebalance your mind, your body, your soul, you come into harmony with yourself. You discover your passions. You know, 3 is an energy that speaks of birth. It's ruled by the Empress. So it's abundance. You're moving toward your abundance, or only connecting with those in a healthy way that are going to be cogs in the wheel that leads toward your growth, your passion. Like I say, this mind, body, soul connection, people that you're compatible with, in harmony with. You see a level of growth or achievement, or like I say, abundance within any group activities that you choose to participate in, whether that's intimately, whether that's family, whether that's work. It's like you're just aware now through this experience of snakes in the grass, or people masquerading within a certain energy to try and, you know, lure you in, so that you're not paying attention to the snakes in the grass because you're focused on this display. I don't know. Right, 1 second, guys.
Hi, guys.
Right, I'm back. My little one had woken up. I was trying to get this reading done during her nap, so that, yeah, I was able to really focus. So I was ready to wrap this reading up now. I'm done. We've clarified. So I'm going to pull, let's get some, let's get some messages for you from the Divine Energy Oracle to wrap this reading up. So any advice and guidance for anyone that is resonating with this reading, any advice and guidance for anyone resonating with this reading. There we go. Wow. Okay, let me see if I can get that without getting my whole head in the camera. Here we go. So we have count your blessings. And I'm going to get one more. Well, we've got a few more. Right, okay. Let's put these back. Actually, is that one? No. See, I thought that one had turned over as well. So we have count your blessings, strengthen your gifts, say no, live your soul, not your role. Right, okay, wow. So count your blessings, strengthen your gifts, say no, live your soul, not your role. So like I say, for some of you, whether this is family, whether this is a relationship, it may not feel like this in the moment if you're in this Ten of Swords, Three of Swords energy. But it is an opportunity for you to really count your blessings, that this has come to an end. It's like things could have gotten a lot more extreme, or your life been affected in many more ways if this hadn't unfolded the way that it had at this particular point in time. Now, this strengthen your gifts is all about your intuitive gifts. Like I said, that reconnection of your mind, body and soul, bringing all those aspects into harmony. Therefore, you are more likely to be aware of or alerted to red flags, things that don't feel right, things that don't sit well with you, and not just identify them, because a lot of the time we identify them, we just don't trust them. We feel like, oh, we've not got enough evidence, or is it just us? Should we trust what we feel? So it's about you strengthening your gifts. Now we have say no. So that may be if a person is coming back from the past. Let's say that this is a well past situation, relationship thing that I'm talking about. It's about you saying no if this energy is coming back within the same person, within, they say that we repeat out unless we do the healing. It's just different faces, but the same situation. It's about you saying no to that, having boundaries, putting your foot down. Like I say, cocooning yourself in this protective energy and not allowing access to yourself, to everybody in the external world. And then we have live your soul, not your role. And that's beautiful, because as women especially, we wear so many hats. We're mums, we're sisters, we're daughters, we're an employee or a business owner, and there's so many things that we're doing. And it's important that we're not just living out our role and what is expected of us in that role, but we're making choices, we're making decisions that are in alignment, like I say, that balance us out on a soul level, on an internal level, that keep us rooted, that are going to bear fruit, because that is the only way, is by living through our soul that we get the abundance and fortune that we're looking for. Right, now, I think, I'm not going to read all of these out of the book, but this oracle deck, I love it, but the cards aren't numbered and they're not in alphabetical order, so let me find one of these in here. Right, say no is the first one that's come up, so card 30, page 32. Right, the divine intervention says, respect your limits and communicate them in a loving and consistent way. Be willing to speak up to others to establish limits where necessary. Be unpopular if you must in order to maintain your soul's integrity. Learning to say no takes practice and you'll fumble sometimes. To begin, ask yourself how saying no serves you presently and respect this. Yes, that's saying no to picking up additional burdens. This is no, like I say to people that are wanting you to engage in some entangled, intertwined, what's up? Like mental mess of connection. It's about saying no to that. Right, let's read the live your soul, not your role. Right, okay. 56. Live your soul, not your role. Oh, the divine invitation's small on this. It says, allow your divine energy to flow freely. Drop your defences and pretences and relax your fears. You are a beautiful and bright soul. Let others enjoy the real you. they will love you. So yeah, like I say, as you come out of this previous cycle, it is about you putting yourself out there, not being fearful of being seen, being the beauty. You think of the peacock, they're absolutely beautiful. To be the beautiful, fearful of being seen as the beautiful energy that you truly are. Because sometimes we're fearful that we're going to attract the energy of other people. And if we're in this sort of closed off, blocked off mode, it's like we don't want any additional drama. We don't want the stress. We don't want people around us. But I feel it's like you're coming out of that energy, or you will be in future if you're not, if you've dealt with all of this in the past. And like I say, it's caused you to sort of close off. You may have been strengthening your gifts in that point and stage, but you're going to be really, really wised up, as I say, to healthier, interdependent relationships in all capacities. So bear that in mind. It's like, yes, say no to the bullshit, but we want to be saying yes to, like I say, solid, grounded, stable, interdependent relationships as we move forward. Right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this. I'm going to watch it when I edit it, and if it makes sense, then I will. And it should be up over some point of this weekend. Right, have a fantastic day, guys. I hope that this reading helped. It was really deep. And this is why I don't pick my tarot cards up very much anymore, because the messages are so profound. And not everyone wants to listen to such a heavy message every time they tune into a reading. But it's the reality. If this is your situation, then I'm hoping that you get something from it. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.